Hello guys, in today's video we are going to be inspecting a playground in terms of how well you'll survive in the zombie apocalypse. And how we will be ranking these playgrounds? Let's ask our playground expert Roy over here.
Hi, I'm the playground expert, and there are five aspects that we'll rank on: defense, capacity, architecture, utility, and loot. Let's talk about defense. In every length, there's holes underneath, which makes it easy for zombies to grab you like this or like this. Additionally, the entrance is too wide, so you'll need additional resources to barricade it, or zombies will go in very easily. However, there's this wall that prevents zombies from running straight towards you, and you can climb this wall to reach the high ground right there. But for the amount of flaws, I'll give it a D+. Capacity. The path is too narrow and there's no space, which is crucial because you need two people to guard this space as there's two entrances. And in that case, I'll give it an F. Brings us to architecture. There are two exits, emergency exit and two entrances, and there's a bridge connecting two sides, which is quite creative. So I'll give it a C+. Now utility. There are these handles that are good for stability and speed, which is good for entering and escaping. But other than that, there's nothing special about this. So I'm giving a D+. Lastly, loot. There are these amount of sticks here. Additionally, there are a few glass bottles that can be used to forge sharp weapons. Other than that, there's no other loot. So for that, I'm giving it a C.
Now that I think about it, we need a zombie virus. So I'm going to show you something.
I literally saw someone fall off an airplane yesterday.
No, you didn't. Stop the cap.
I'm not lying.
Yes, you are. Stop the cap.
I'm not capping.
Are you okay?
What happened? Now we're going to head into the how well I'll survive in this park section.
Tell me when to run.
The zombies are coming.
For defense, there's a small ledge here which makes the entrance smaller, and you need to defend from one direction, which is effective. There's this ring that prevents zombie from reaching inside, like here. As well as this side, which makes it effective for the defenders on the high ground, which is why I'll give it A. What's lacking is capacity. You only get one small square of safe space, which is why I'm giving it a D-. Now let's talk about utility. These stairs and handle makes it very easy to maneuver around or get to the high ground easily, which you also can perform counterattacks. But other than that, there's nothing special, so I'm giving it E.
Now architecture.
It's a simple, narrow, and with a high ground. The only flaw is there's only one emergency exit. Which is why I'm giving it a B-. Let's talk about loot. There's way more bulky and durable sticks, as well as some rocks that can be used without preparation. That's why I'm giving it a B-.
The zombies are coming.
let's talk about the defense. What can I say? It's absolute cinema. This curve makes it hard for zombies to go up, as well as the high ground here and second entrance. For example, this entrance is high enough to prevent the zombies from climbing in easily. Allows time for the defenders to kill it. It only leads to one viable entrance. As well as this area which allows one directional defense, which is why I'm giving it an A plus. Let's talk about capacity. As you can see, there's platforms here and here, which is a lot, but it won't allow long-term sustainability, which is why I'm giving it a B. Let's talk about architecture. As you can see, there's a bridge connecting these 2 points, as well as these quick access with this staircase and ladder. And what I would like to point out is good rain coverage on these 2 points. As this being a 3-story fort. First floor, second floor, and third floor. What do you think when you see this construction? It's a fort. A real fort. Which is why I'm giving it a S! As for utility, there are handles here, 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 and here, which is a lot, but there's nothing else, nothing really much. So I'm giving it a B plus. Let's talk about loot. There's leaf here, 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 plastic here, and plastic here, which you can make a fire with it. But other than that, it's pointless. So I'm giving it a E.
The zombies are coming.
For defense, there's a lot of gaps in the structure which I would normally give an F. However, there's this rail that makes it hard for zombies to climb up. Additionally, this wall prevents zombies to charge straight towards you. However, there's a little bit of high ground which I will give it an E. Let's talk about capacity. As you can see, there's only 2 small platforms, which is the worst by far. That's why I'm giving it an F minus. Talk about architecture. As you can see, there's only 1 wall here, and there's no fast and easy way to access the platform. Additionally, there's barely any shade for the sun and the rain, which is why I'm giving it an E minus. Let's talk about utility. There's this half wall here and an overhang that you can get out for safety, as well as this platform, which also can get you out for safety. Additionally, there's handrails here and there, with some slides here and there, which is good for easy escaping, which is why I'm giving it a B minus. Loot. As you can see, there's leaf here, leaf there. Additionally, there's a log stick here, but other than that, there's nothing else. So in that case, I'll give it a D plus.
The zombies are coming.
Now overall ranking. Let's talk about Playground 1. What stands out for this playground is their loot, which can be used to craft top tier weapons, which is effective against strong units and ineffective against hordes of units. However, the lack of defense makes it easily overwhelmed, which is why the best you can do is 3 days. With all that, the overall ranking is D+. And with that, let's move on to Playground 2. This playground is best for its interesting architectural concept and its one-directional defense. However, its lack of utility makes it hard on tight situations, which is why I'm giving it a C. Now, Playground 3. This playground has an impenetrable defense and a 3-story architecture, as well as a capacity to house large amount of people. However, its only downside is it needs multiple people to maintain the playground, which is why I'm giving it an A. Let's move on to playground number 4. This playground makes it easier to reach the high ground. However, the poor defensive architecture makes it easy for zombies to touch you from every single angle. Every single angle! Every single angle! Which is why it deserves an E-.